set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Allie. Take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie. No question about it. Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. The kick to Durant. Back to Irving. Irving is doubled. Crafty move. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Irving. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, contact is not going to prohibit Kyrie Irving from scoring. This guy has great instincts.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Outside Durant. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Booker. Back to Johnson. Out to Bridges. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Fast break, Brooklyn. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition, combined size. Speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Outside Booker puts up a 3. That one is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Irving goes in. Soft touch off the glass.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. The last touch by Durant. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game. Here's Booker. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Paul passes to Johnson. Booker for 3. Brooklyn with the board. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with Booker, it's not just scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Claxton can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
One one of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Durant. And it's Thomas in for O'Neal.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Kogi comes in for Devin Booker.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
With the 10-footer. And it's Irving missing. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Wow, how about the utilization of all that athletic ability? Josh Okogie, my goodness.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter.
Craig finds Payne.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. The Nets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And the layup is good off the glass. Endorsed for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Pass to Harris. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2 times.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Okogie. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Wow, Josh Okogie, tough finish. That was contact by the defense. Excellent concentration.
And they recover it. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
And the Nets miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Basket counts.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Here's Mills. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Payne. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Craig. That one goes in.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's Sharp. Here's Thomas. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And here's Payne. It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter.
13.
Suns ahead. They're up by 5.
18.
Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. Josh Okogie is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Ayton in at the center spot.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Paul, shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Johnson passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Simmons, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And stolen by Bridges. And that one's long. Brooklyn trailing. Durant inside. He's covered by Ayton.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Durant. Okogie's shot is off.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attacking mentality in a close game.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, Edmund Sumner.
Here's Okogie. 9 points in the game.
Well, what you love about Josh Okogie is there's a level of aggression, and in this instance, physicality to draw the foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Phoenix, Josh Okogie.
And he can't hit the second.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Here's Irving. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side Paul. Pass to Ayton. To the middle. Brooklyn with the board. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Outside Paul. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Irving goes in. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
From deep, Johnson. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Simmons. The Nets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Down low. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
The Suns trailing. Bridges finds Johnson. Back to Paul. Now here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Booker. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Ayton. Tries yet again. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Johnson against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for O'Neal. Thomas, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Sumner. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And there's the foul. He'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for Claxton. Pass to Booker. From 9 feet out. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Edwards. Over Payne. Hits the jump hook. Edwards got his first points of the game.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Now here's Saric. Back to Craig. Tipped. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That'll be a second foul of the game. Mills against Payne. Mills with it, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Think back to the 20.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And out the line, shooting 2.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heated. They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
That free throw misses.
But Patty Mills considered one of the best teammates in the NBA, and everyone's so happy that he was able to come up huge in helping his native Australia win their first medal in the Summer Games. What a story.
And here's Payne outside. Kept alive. Pass to Shamet. Fires the three. And no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. To the inside, Craig. Edwards pulls it in.
might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last.
Oh! Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Kevin Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Ayton passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is up. Brooklyn with the board. It's stolen by Johnson. Out to Bridges. Nails the wide open jumper. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Pass to Claxton. The kick to Durant. Back to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Here's Irving. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving a dynamic...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Boy, he's been known as a good ball handler, but Booker entering elite territory with that move.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Lee, he's checked in for Booker.
Some substitution. Damian Lee.
Here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 3-pointer, Bridges. And they get it back. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Irving. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bridges.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And he can't get the first one.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So the Nets making a switch here. Sumner's checked in. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Irving for three. And the Nets miss again. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked. Pass to Lee. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Claxton. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Simmons with it. Here's Durant. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Durant's got 11 points.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Paul passes to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Outside Simmons. Uses the